friends, it's time to fill in the week. I have already decorated this with Winston, and today I'm filling in all the real life things like car repairs, graduation parties, work events, and yes, even dinner. So if your week feels a little too full, come plan with me and let's make space for what matters and add a little joy to the busy. Let's dive in and decorate this together. I've got my tea, my cozy tea tonight, and I'm putting up my ring. We're going to move that out of the way. There we go. And we've got this beautiful spread here, the Nightingale Paper Company. This is Winston. She has him doing all kinds of cute things. So I think this just turned out adorable. And now we're ready to get to Monday through Thursday and put everything in. So let's get started. All right, so Monday, it was extremely hot. But first, let's start with, what do we have on Mondays? Are anything Mondays? Where is the coffee time? That is not for Monday. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, here's Monday. All right, so it was Monday. Let's do this for coffee time on Monday. And it definitely was a Monday. I was tired. Woo. All right, so let's see what we're going to do here. Let's see. There we go. All right, so we had coffee time. Okay, that was good. Let's put that aside here. And then we'll use that for another coffee time. Put that over here. And then it was extremely hot on Monday, so I was melting practically. So I'm gonna put the too hot. I can't believe it's already up to, I think it was 97 or something. It's crazy. All right, let's do this. Let's put it over here so we know it's really hot. Very hot day. Okay, are you guys having hot days? I can't believe it's just so hot. All right, so my tea is from Harvey & Sons, if you're wondering. It's decaf cinnamon spice. And let me show you, I made these one year. Aren't they cute? From my embroidery machine. And I stuck the decaf cinnamon spice coffee, and that was a cute little Valentine's Day thing. Anyway, I thought I'd show you that. But that's the coffee. This is great. I love it. It's very cozy. And I absolutely need this because I just banged my knee. It hurts. It just still hurts. So anyway, my sweet husband asked if he could do anything. That's very nice. All right, so now we've got work, but let's do this. I want to use some of these things. I'm going to put these out here so we don't forget to use them. Okay, so let's see. Do some of these, and I've got 4 of them. Let's see, we could use that for work. I'm gonna wait on that. Yeah, okay, so let's do a little. We've got our tombos here with our different colors. This is 991 620 N95 451, and then I'm using 761 in the tombos tonight. So let me do this. I'm gonna do that. This. We're gonna make a square out of this one. I just think that will add a little something. Okay. We'll wait and see if I want to do it. Outline it. All right, now let's do work. And for work, we will do a bar. Let's do a little bar here. And then we're going to do work. What is my work one? Okay, and this time I'm going to do work just a hair differently. Let's see. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to use these. I've got plenty of them. So let's use one of these to mark the work. Isn't that cute? Okay. And work, I was at work from, let's see, I believe I was there at like 11 to 5. Okay, now, I'm going to put a little sticker there, I think. Let's see, let's hold this out of the way here. Or can we put that right there? Okay. And we are going to do this little guy for work. Okay. And then we had our work. Okay, now, I think I'm going to do this. We had different meals this week. I made meals, very easy. We kept meals just really simple this week, and I'm gonna let's see, has that moved? That moved that, didn't it? Sorry, I need to move that back. Oop. Well, all right, I'm gonna pause and get this reset up here. Okay, I'm back. So as I was saying, we kept meals super easy this week. We had some takeout, Costco burnt ends, and 1 cozy pot of pinto beans. It all made it into the planner. Let me show you how I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it right here. Let's put it in the planner so we got it. And put that right here, and I'll remember what it is. So we did Costco burnt ends. We had mac and cheese with that. Those are pretty good. They had another barbecue I thought I'd like to try. This made for an easy meal. I did work late, and then we even worked that night. Okay, so there was that. And then, let's see, we had, let's see, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we did takeout. Takeout one night, and that was an Asian salad. That's what I had. Then my daughter had the hamburger, and the mister had pizza. So we all got what we wanted. It's kind of nice. All right, and then Wednesday we just had I fixed a quick thing of pinto beans with sausage and rice. So it was a quick dinner. Now, tonight, I made blueberry waffles. We had breakfast for dinner, waffles and bacon. And then tomorrow we're gonna eat out. So I'm gonna leave Saturday free. And when I get an idea, I'm gonna put that right in there. So that's all done. Okay, get that done. All right, so that's done. We'll do our gratitude also. Okay, so now, Monday, let's see now, what do we do here? So let me get a little sticker here for this. Okay. I think we'll do the sprinkles maybe there. That'll be cute. Okay, and then we will put, let's see down here, let's get this done. Let's get my dinner done. So let's pull that off. Put the dinner. We kind of worked. Okay, we'll do dinner. All right, now let's get an appointment thing. Okay, so we worked. We did new phone. We worked on a new phone system on Monday night. Trying to get everything working right at the office. So we stayed up late. It was really great. We worked on it, and it's actually turned out great. So I'm gonna put that here, and then I will do a little work sticker. Let's do the computer, because it was on the computer. Mr. was working hard on that. Let's see. That's perfect. Okay, now dinner was just the easy peasy Costco. Let's see, dinner was Costco. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Burnt ends. And mac and cheese. That was so good. That was actually Panera mac and cheese. And then on the green beans, I did not put anything on the green. A lot of times I'll put lemon on the green beans, but I didn't do that last night. Okay, and then we just had a really late night. So I'm going to do my little Winston's here. So we stayed up late working on that project. I'm gonna do it late night. Okay, now I'm gonna go through and see if I wanna add any doodads up here. And I think I wanna do one here for the dinner, I think. Yeah, that makes it nice. Easy. And then I will put some round around this. Let's do this. Outlining. This makes it stand out. I just think this looks so cute when you do it. And then you just do the inside very easily. And you really can't go wrong. Somebody was commenting about how they worry about doing it wrong. You really can't, honestly. Anything you put in here is just, it looks great. And as you can see, I really am not planning this out a lot. I'm just doing it, right? I'm not getting all the spaces perfect. I'm just not doing that. Okay, so there we go. So that was Monday. Let's get to Tuesday. We had a lot on Tuesday that we were doing. So I'll put that here. I'm gonna need the work, okay? And then I'll have the coffee time. All right, so Tuesday, we had our coffee time, right? Coffee time, that's one of my favorite times of the day. Coffee time. It's nice, it's up. Okay, and then I went to work. So we'll do work. I did have low tire pressure. I had low tire pressure here too, which I should probably note. But Tuesday, I actually pumped my tire up, so I'm gonna put that there. So let's see. And then let's see, we did laundry. Let's see. Let's do this. We're gonna do this, I think. Tire, pump tire. And then we had laundry. I didn't clean the kitchen up. And I think that was about it on that. Let's see. I think that's it. All right, so okay. Put that here. Oh, let's do this. That's what I was supposed to do. Let's see. I'm gonna cut this right here. There we go. Then I can put this back on here. Use that in a minute. All right, now let's see. All right, so now we've got the laundry. Where is the laundry? Let's see if I can find it here. I think it's in one of these little bins. I know I had to do it. Let's see. There's laundry. Okay, so we did laundry. And then I did pick up the kitchen. So there we go. Alrighty. That's cute. Okay, now we have work in here somewhere. Let's put work down here, I think. Let's put work up here. That's what I'm gonna do. Put work up there. So we're gonna do one of these little bars. Let's do a yellow, I think. What do you think? All right, let's do a yellow real quick. Okay. There we go. A yellow. And I'm gonna put this on there. Actually, hold on. I didn't really pull that over right, did I? All right, let's pull that back up. See, we all make little mistakes, and you can correct them, or we can just leave them as this whimsy. We don't have to be exactly perfect. We're getting there though. All right, does that work? Okay, now let's see. I was supposed to get Mr. Polo his recheck, but I did not do that, so I'm going to forward that. Okay, so I went to work, so let's put that on there. Let's get that done. Okay, I'll throw that up here. And then I worked from 9 to 6:30. I worked a lot this week. You don't realize it until you write it down. Oh, I'm sorry. 9 to 6:30. What am I doing? Okay. Oh, now. All right, let's do this. Well, let's do this. Let me just fix that up. We use this. Here we go. I'm gonna put 9 to 6:30. I mean, yeah, 9 to 6:30. Oh gosh. Hopefully I'll get this right. 9 a.m. to 6:30. And it rained on Tuesday. We came home, and I think I said this in the other video. We came home, I came home, and I noticed there was a little legal pad on the floor, and somebody had gnawed on the corner. That's Polo. He does not like it. It did thunder a little bit. He does not like the thunder, and so he had taken it down on that little poor legal pad. So it was kind of funny. All right, so when I got home, I worked out. I'm so excited, guys. I exercised. I can't believe it. I did it. So let's see. Where is that? Here we go. Exercised. There we go. All right, so I'm going to put that here. I did a workout, and then after the workout, we decided we would get takeout. So that is the night, and that is the reason we did takeout. And I actually went to the gym, and I lifted weights. So see, I have been putting that in my health planner. How many times, and how many times have I put it on here, and I've just forwarded it, but I finally did it. I was so proud of myself for doing that. I did not feel like it, but my daughter was like, let's go, you can go with me, I'm gonna go. And it wasn't hard, and I actually liked it. So hopefully I'll get in there again. Okay, so then we have the takeout, and I do have a takeout sticker. Let me find the takeout sticker here. There's the laundry too. Let me put that up here for later. Okay, takeout sticker. Let me get that. I washed the towels. Got all those done. That was nice. Love new towels. How about you? All right, let's see. We went to the takeout, and I'm going to do this takeout. Takeout for dinner. All right, so that's Tuesday. Now let's move on to Wednesday. What do we do on Wednesday? Okay, so Wednesday, we have the dry cleaning, which I managed to get out. I remembered that. That was positive. I am forever forgetting the dry cleaning. That and the trash lately. I don't know what's going on. We keep forgetting the trash and the dry cleaning and everything else. So let's see. That is not the right one. Where did I put the, oh, here it is, sorry. I'm sorry, okay. Let's start again. All right, so this is, let's skip to Wednesday. Wednesday, we're gonna do the dry cleaning. So let me get these little stamps out here. We got the dry cleaning, I'll put those over here. I like this one for the dry cleaning, okay. So you put the dry cleaning out, put out dry cleaning. Okay, and then we had a coffee time. Where's the little coffee time sticker? What did I do with it? We'll cut this out as well. So I cannot find it. Okay, okay. All right, so now we have coffee time. These are so cute. These are Coffee Monster Co. So this is one of the few other things. And the dry cleaning was Franny Lamb. It's the one I always use. She has cute stickers. Okay, so I got the dry cleaning and coffee time. All right, so that was very fast. I really didn't have coffee time. I took that to work because I was at work very early that morning on Wednesday. That was like 9 o'clock, I think. Okay, let me do the work here. Let's get that one done. I'm gonna put the blue. I really like the blue. Well, we've done the blue, we've done the yellow. Let's do the pink for this work. Okay, we'll do the work here. All right, let's put this down. We're gonna put it over here. And then we've got this. And this is Judan. The work stickers are Judan. And I'll put, of course, all this in the description for you. So you'll have that. Okay, now we used an aqua. We've used that. Let's use a, well, we've got pink. Let's use the yellow, because that's kind of what we've been doing, sort of opposite. There we go. And that was an 8:30 morning. Let's do 8:30 what do I have down? 8:30 to 3. Yeah, 8:30 to 3. 2:30 p.m. Okay. And now I had to do script stuff. I was feeling a little blobby, so I'm going to put that in. What's the day I was feeling? Just a little bit bleh. So I'm gonna put blobby day. There we go. Did you ever do that? I just felt a little bit, and it might have been because it was kind of overcast that day, which we need to add on there. I do have kind of an overcast day sticker somewhere. Where did I put that? I just saw it. Here it is. Okay. It was a little bit overcast. I think so. That was just yucky day. Let's see. See, these have been a Chub Girl. The weather ones. I got a lot of the cute weather ones from them. Okay, and we will put that there. A cloudy day. Okay, that works. Now let's do a box around that. We will do that in yellow also. I like that. That'll make that looks good and stand out a bit. I'm gonna pull that off of here so that I can do that. There we go. Okay, now let me run this around here because I think that is going to look good. All right, so now, so it's a little bit rainy cloudy that day. And let's see, let's do some squiggles, I think. Whoops, sort of whatever stuff, but that will be okay. All right, that looks good. Okay. Then I came home and I worked on scripts and got all that done. And we did just, I made a nice cozy pot of beans, pinto beans with sausage. That was good. Then I went to bed. So let me see. I'm gonna put this little guy up here because I do like him. Okay, so I'm gonna put in here what we did work-wise, and I'm gonna do that in one of these little boxes, I think. Okay, so I worked on YouTube scripts and planning a video, actually planning this video that we're using now. So let's do this. YouTube planning, I'll just put YouTube planning time for video. And I'm gonna do that in the purple, I think. So let's YouTube video script planning time. To lay these out so you know what you're doing. All right, so I got that down. And then I'm gonna put a little sticker down there because I'm gonna work. Let's see. Where is my work ones? They're up here, I think. Where did I put the work ones? And we will use a computer on that. And that's cute. That'll match the little thing down there. Okay, so that is done. And then we're gonna just put a cozy pot of pinto beans and then sausage and rice. And I'm gonna do that in a, let's see, do I want a pink? I think a pink will look good, but there's pink there. So let's do a purple. All right, we're gonna do a purple box for that. So how are you all doing this week? Are you having a good week? I am having a pretty good week. It's kind of busy, chaotic a little bit. Does your week feel pretty full? Mine feels a little bit. And it just makes it nice to sit down and do this planning, especially when you get to decorate like I've done in the last video, and now this just sort of relaxes me. So let's see if we get this done. All right, now we're doing a dinner of, and I'm gonna do some hearts. There we go. Okay, and then we had pinto beans. Let's just mark that. Oh, I'm gonna spill my tea. Pinto beans. With rice and sausage. So that was just a cozy meal. I like that. And then I went to bed, and I'm gonna put a bed there. A little Winston with his little, where'd he go? I think we'll just put him here, see? Early night. So I'm gonna put that down there. All right, so that's good. Now we get to today. All right, let's move over here. Let's move all of our stuff off of here so that we've got it. I'm gonna put this back here so that we know what we're doing. Let's see. All right, now we've got 2 more of these, which we'll get to. We're at Thursday. So Thursday, that was interesting. Today was pretty interesting. I had that tire appointment, and that I had to go to the Tesla dealership. But let's first get coffee. I did do a nice coffee day. All right, so we've gotten the green and the pink. So let's do the little white up here. Oh yeah, and we have today. I have to do my shot, which I haven't done, and I have to do. Okay. See, we have trash day, and oh my gosh, y'all, I did not get the trash out, and then I texted the mister, and he said that my daughter was going to put it out. When I got home from the Tesla place, my daughter had not put it out, so I ran out of the car, and of course the garbage truck was driving right up at the time that I was coming in, so I popped out of the car, and I said, oh my gosh, I'm just going to get it out right in time, because he was at the house next door. And do you know what? The trash guy, I couldn't even believe this. He came over and got the trash, and then he put it back up in the garage for me. It was so nice. All of a sudden I just see him, he's walking over and putting the trash. It was so fun. I thought that was just very nice. So I was totally impressed. So anyway, it doesn't take much to impress me, but I thought that was nice. I've never had that happen before. Okay, so the shot day. And then we had coffee time. Okay, and then put the trash out. Trash out. Okay, now, so I had to drive to the Tesla place today for my tire appointment. And while I was there, I took my computer and I worked, and it was only supposed to take from 9:30 to 11:30. That's why I stayed, but it was until about 1. So I was a little hungry after that. So, all right, so I'm going to put Tesla tire appointment. That's from 9. It was 9:30, I'm sorry, 2, and I'm just going to put 1. Okay, so we did that. That I'm going to put, let's see, separate from here. And then I have got a car sticker somewhere. Let me find it. So cute. I love these car stickers. They're adorable. Here they are. All right, so what color should we put? Okay, so this is this color. Maybe the purple? Yeah, let's do the purple. That's adorable. All right, so that's Winston in the car. He's driving along. That was me. My tire was low. It was on 29. I thought, am I going to make it? But I did. I made it to the service center. And then it was nice. I mean, I just sat there. And I mean, they've got coffee and all that stuff if you want it. But I worked on my computer and got some stuff done. All right. So now I then had to come home and I had to film 2 videos, which I'm doing now. Okay. And I also, before this, I ran out and I had to buy a graduation gift for a graduate. We've got a party coming up. So that worked out. Okay, now I'll put that here. I went to Barnes & Noble and I got that book. Have you ever seen it on the internet? It's the guy, I think it's an admiral, and he does a speech about making your bed. And anyway, so I got the book about that, and then I got a journal and some nice pens. I think this person will like it. He's going to be an engineer, so I'm going to put the little shopping thing. So it was fun, and I did see they had some nice planners at Barnes & Noble. Nothing that was the vertical one, which is what I like. So I'm looking for something, and I think I'm going to end up getting a small happy planner for, you know, scheduling stuff so I can see it. I need to see and plan out, you know, videos and that kind of thing for this channel. And so I need to be able to see a monthly view and then have a weekly thing so I can make notes and things like that. Okay, so, and then after this, I am going to end up cleaning up the kitchen. So I'm going to put that down here, because my kitchen is a disaster, guys. I mean, it really is. It's terrible. I'm very kind of embarrassed by it, actually. Clean up the kitchen. Okay. Oh, wow. So the other day I was driving in our neighborhood, and we have a lot of little animals. I don't know if you have a lot of animals in your neighborhood, but we've got deer, and we've got Canadian geese. We've got mallards, we have got possums, raccoon. We have a big raccoon that walks across our porch every once in a while. And I came in, there was a huge truck, and I've never seen those Canadian geese. They get out in the middle of the road and they just slowly walk. They just sort of waddle. And this guy, he was in a big old truck and he could not stop. And all of a sudden, from out on the side, I see this goose, and I have never seen the goose run so fast. It was waddling so fast. It made me laugh. It got out of the way. It was in plenty of time, but I have never seen them go that fast before. It was funny. So, all right, so I'm going to do little stars on this. So you see, just put whatever doodle comes to mind. You don't have to really plan out, and they all look great. I mean, it just turns out cute. So I'm going to clean up the kitchen after this, and then I did I bought the gift, and oh yes, okay, so I also made an SVG file for the Cricut today. I'm gonna put that down. I think I'll just do that little. Okay, SVG Cricut SVG file. Okay, and that I'm just going to put here. I don't really have a sticker for that. I mean, I guess I could do this little one. Let's do this. We'll just do this one. What do you think? You like that one? I think that'll work, right? Okay. Oh, we need to put that up here too. This little work guy. I didn't do that. Okay, now then tonight I had breakfast for dinner, which I love. Do you guys like breakfast for dinner? I absolutely love breakfast for dinner. What do you have for that? We had waffles and bacon, and we didn't just have waffles, we had blueberry waffles, because remember, we got the blueberries from the fruit stands. Had to use those up, and that's what I did with them. So we're going to do blueberry waffles. Now, do you all know the secret to making good waffles? Well, I'm going to tell you. It is air in the batter that makes them crisp, and then if you use like butter or oil in them. But so I got this little secret from my grandfather. He was a chemical engineer, and a chemical engineer, and so he would always make us waffles when we would go down to visit. The last day we were there, he would always he'd say, I'm making a good breakfast before you go home. So he would make these waffles, and he taught us that you put a little bit of any kind of like soda water, or you can do any kind of soft drink. Just put a little bit in there, because the baking soda and the carbonation, they have a chemical reaction and they form bubbles in the mix, which is what you want. And so he used to do that. So I did that tonight, and you got to wait, you know, if you wait like 10 minutes, it works out well, and then the bubbles are, you know, you get that nice batter, and you can even wait longer than that. So that's what we did tonight. And then I put those fresh blueberries in them. They were so good. It was excellent. Okay, so now we're caught up. I'm caught up for the week. Isn't that cute? Everything looks great. Okay, so even though I'm already caught up, I'm just going to go ahead and do, I know some plans that we already have, so I'm going to go ahead and plan these days as well. I'm just going to put what I know about. So Friday, we have a couple of great things. We have a work outing. We met our goal, so we get to do a little outing. And that is going to the movies, and it's pretty fun. Let's see, I have a movie ticket here. Let's see, where is that? Oh, maybe that's over here. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're gonna go to the movies. We have to meet there at 11 tomorrow. So, and I'm probably gonna clean before that. I'm not gonna put that down because I don't know that. So I'm gonna do this. So we have a movie outing. So this is gonna be a cool one. So let's see, what are we gonna do for this, guys? I don't know. Let's make a fun. Okay, so let's do this. I think we're going to make a square. And this is an office outing, so all the office goes. And it's gonna be cool. All right, I'm gonna do stripes, I think. Let's see, can I do this? I'm sorry, yeah. We'll do it with this one. Let's do this. We'll make little stripes here on this one. So we are going to go see the Mission Impossible. I'm kind of excited. Although it is kind of a long movie, but we'll have lunch there. It's just fun to do that kind of stuff. You got to do that as an office outing. All right, so now I'm going to do office outing, and then we're going to do movie. Let's see, what should we do? Office. Do you guys get to do these kind of things at your work, or just maybe with friends? Lunch. And then we're gonna do Mission Impossible. Perfect. Now, all right, I've got to figure out which one I'm gonna use. I mean, I could put movie time, but we've already said movie. I think I'm going to do both. I think I will put a purple popcorn box up here. And then I will put the movie ticket down here. So that's going to be cute. Okay, now also, we have I had to go get the graduation gift. So we have a graduation party where we'll have dinner and everything. It's going to be at a restaurant, I think. Pretty nice. So I'm going to do that. And so I got the gift. I got to wrap it tomorrow. And also I'm going to make a gift tag. And so I have made an SVG downloadable for you all. It's the gift tag. So they're just plain. There's nothing to them. It's just a gift. But you'll be able to make those if you want to get the download. I will link that in the description. Just as I thought it was fun. I like doing that. So we're going to do graduation party. And I think that is at 5. At 5. Okay, and we have, I know I've got a Winston with a little party thing. I'm kind of excited. All right. Here we go. Put the Winston with the little party hat on there. Perfect. Okay, so that's what we're doing then. I need to wrap gifts, so let's put that here. I don't know if I have anything. I'll put a little flower out there, I think. What color? Oh yeah, the pink will be perfect, won't it? All right, we'll put wrap gift in here. I don't know how much time we'll have between the movie and this, because the movie's 3 hours. We're starting at 11. I need to put that down. But the movie doesn't start until 11:30, so I'm just going to put 11:30. Oh, that's AM, not PM. Okay, so what do you think? Okay, all right, so I'm excited about the gift tags. Please look in the description and get those if you want. I hope you'll enjoy this. Okay, now, the other thing we haven't done is I haven't noted that this is the weekend, so let's do that. And I am going to put that, should we do that here? I like to put it right there. Kind of breaks up the week. So I've done that. And then I'm going to put this cake up here. Because I'm going to try to do some, I don't know what we're going to do. We might play pickleball. My husband and I had a friend and they have a pickleball court and we were trying it out. It was so fun. So we got all involved and ran out and bought some pickleball rackets. So we're going to probably end up doing that. But I was thinking that Saturday night might be fun to do that. So the other thing is we've got church. I need to put that up. Let me find my church thing real quick. Where are my churchies? I'm trying to keep these short. I know it gets a little bit, I will have to clean a little bit. So we'll put this up. Let's see, let's put cleaning the house. I'm not going to put that on there yet because I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. I may want to sleep in, right? Okay, so let's see. We are going to go to church on Sunday. What colors would look cute? These are Planner Kate's. She has the cutest stickers. Okay, and Sunday school starts at 9:30 or Connect Group, whatever you want to call it. So I will probably get up and do coffee time as well. So I am going to put coffee time up here. And I'm going to put coffee time up here too, because I know I will do that no matter what. I will do that tomorrow for sure. And I'm sure I'll have a little coffee time on Saturday too. So let's do that. I'll put that there. All right, so the church, and that is at 9:30. And then we usually, it's 9:30 to, I think 11, isn't it? 9:30 to 11:30. Okay, and then we usually do lunch. So I'm gonna put lunch out. Okay. And then, is that all on Sunday? Let's see. I don't think I have much more on Sunday. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do on Sunday. Sunday, I bought this cake mix. We have these strawberries, and it had this recipe for a strawberry cake. So I'm gonna try to make the strawberry cake on Saturday for Memorial Day, which is coming up on Monday. Do you guys have plans? If so, put them down in the, what are you guys doing? Some of you may not. If you're not in the United States, you won't have Memorial Day, but that's where we remember people who were in the military and everything. Okay. All right, so does anybody have any meal ideas? Because I would love to get some of those as well. So if you've got any meal ideas, put those in the comments for me, and I might look those up. Okay, so I'm gonna do the strawberry cake bake. Strawberry cake. I'm excited to try it. I just saw it on the box. It was actually the Dolly Parton. I didn't know she did cake mixes. I think it's like Duncan Hines, Dolly Parton, but anyway. So it had the recipe. I'm kind of excited to try that. So we're gonna try that. And I thought I'm gonna do some strawberries. All right, so I've got this little strawberry Winston. So let's put him there too. That'll be perfect. Okay, so, and we gotta get groceries for Monday. So I'm gonna put the grocery guy up there too. I'm gonna plan my meals and do groceries. And I have been doing, I love it. It's the Kroger drop-off. It works so well. If you have a chance to do that, you should do it if it's in your area. Only certain people have that, but I'm sure there's other grocery stores that drop off too. And that is such a big help, especially when you're planning your meals. It makes it nice because then you can see before you check out, do you need to, find something else? All right, where did I put that? I'm so sorry. Let's see. All right, well, we'll just put that down. And when I find that sticker, I will put it on there. Let's do that. Okay, so meal plan meals, and then groceries. So we're gonna also have to get something for Monday. Okay, it looks like we're finished. Isn't this beautiful? I love it. All right, so how's your week going so far? You've got any big plans or cozy moments ahead? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing what you guys are up to. I do read and reply to every comment, so say hi down below. If you're a planner who wants more joy, health, and connection, hit the subscribe and plan with me every week. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.